Good evening, everybody. I have to make, once again, this video again. As I explained in the last one, my other video that is about the riots and protests in Minneapolis, that one I didn't upload the day I said I was going to upload it because my mother yelled up the stairs, and then my sister walked through her door. So I finally got that one uploaded. This one, my internet has been working great, so you are getting 2 new videos on Thursday instead of Friday. So, which I do not have my editor, as I explained in the last one, so these two will not, these two will not have intros or any edits in them. I promise the upcoming videos that I will be making, there will be intros and edits in them. So, this one I had to make again because first time, the other videos that I had uploaded, I still had their videos saved. And the ones that got screwed up, like the ones that people walked through or talked in, or you heard somebody else in them, I did not delete them. They were like 14, 17 minutes long. So that took up a lot of storage on my phone. So when I go to upload this one the first time, the recording did not go up because too much storage, and then it wasn't even saved on my phone because not enough storage. So that's gone. I had to delete that. I went to go make it again, and my brother walks through his room. It's hard not having your own. It's hard having, like, in this house, you got a room there, room back there. I'm basically by the stairway, so you got people walking in and out and up the stairs and down all the time, or people yelling up the stairway. They're not up here, so hopefully I can get this done. Anyways, today I was going to talk about Angry Grandpa and Kid Behind a Camera. I am very big fans of them. I love them, they are awesome. I wanted to make a video like this in 2018, 2017, 2018 and 2019, but I never did. I don't know why. Angry Grandpa was like a real big part of my life because when I first started watching him, he like kind of made the day better, When I saw him throw a chair or take his hammer to a TV, it kind of lightened up the day. Or his cooking. But this video was going to be made in September or December, but I didn't want to wait that long, and I didn't want to forget again, so today I'm making it after the 2 years that I missed that I was supposed to. Angry Grandpa was born in 1950 and died in 2017. Now, Angry Grandpa, he first started out around maybe 2010, 2011, maybe even earlier than 2010. Somewhere around there. The oldest video that I remember watching, I don't know if it's the oldest I watched, but I'm pretty sure, because when I first started watching Angry Grandpa, he still lived in a trailer, but it wasn't the one in Trailwood. But, he lived in a place called Trailwood in South Carolina. He lived in a trailer park, and Michael, his son, Kid Behind a Camera, said he started YouTube there because they didn't have any money, and he knew how his dad was and how his family was, so he knew it'd be enjoyable for the internet. So, and that's how they made a living. They went from a little old trailer that was all beat up and, to buying his dad a 1955 Chevy Bel Air and a house, and himself a house. I mean, as you notice, YouTube is a pretty good paying job. it helps out a lot of people who really need it. But the oldest video that I remember watching when I first started watching Angry Grandpa, or the first video I watched, was the one where Angry Grandpa was so happy when he heard about Osama bin Laden's death. If you don't know who Osama bin Laden is, he was supposedly the one who ordered the attacks on the United States of the World Trade Center, Pentagon, and, well, wasn't the Pennsylvania field, but supposedly Flight 93 we thought was heading for Washington, either going to hit the White House or nation's capital, but instead the passengers tried to take it back and it crashed into a field. We will make a video on that on September 11th, 2020. Anyways, so Michael kind of got him moved out of Trailwood, got him into this trailer, and kind of got himself a house from the YouTube money. And he basically supported him and his dad and his whole family financially from there. With YouTube, it gave him enough money to give it to all the family. I mean, it really helped him. But then, I mean, there were so many videos. There's thousands of... It was kind of like a prank channel, kind of. But it was also a vlogging channel. So, so thousands of videos were made, and they were so awesome. They were cooking videos, they were pranking videos, they were vlogs. Probably one of my favorite pranks was probably the blood-filled pumpkin. That was probably my favorite one. If you guys don't know who he is or what that video is, go search it up. It is hilarious. Caution, there is a lot of cussing, which you can expect that. He's getting pranked. Anyways, so as Michael first bought Angry Grandpa the house he wanted. There was two things on his bucket list. Was Grandpa wanted his own house and a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. And Michael got him the house one year, bought it for him. Nice house. It was beautiful. And then, I believe either a year or two later, bought him the 1955 Chevy Bel Air. I liked how he set it up because he put it in a Walmart parking lot, and he kind of teased his dad with it. He told him, "Hey, look over there," which, without him knowing, it was his car. So he went over there and he told the story on how he had one that his sister, and I think it was her boyfriend, that went to I forget where they were going, but it ended up breaking down, and instead of having someone come pick it up, they sold it to a junkyard for money to get to wherever they were going. Well, when he finally got it, he was so happy. He thought he had everything. He thought it was awesome. He had everything he could have wanted, you know? And more pranks came from there, but then one video, it kind of hit me hard as well, because, I mean, in the video, kid behind a camera, Michael, was walking into the house with his girlfriend Bridget, and they went in the kitchen, and, you know, Angry Grandpa's acting all weird, you know, sad, you know, and he didn't want to tell Michael, but he ended up doing it. Angry Grandpa was diagnosed with, I can't remember what kind, but with cancer. And he beat it. After surgeries and stuff like that, he finally beat it. And then, I'm pretty sure a year later, he was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver. If none of you know what cirrhosis of the liver is, it's kind of like, it's basically alcohol poisoning, but worse, and it's destroying your liver. And that's basically what he had. and he went in the hospital for it because they thought it was an early stage. He got out, but it was in stage, and he ended up dying. And I mean, I I kind of felt because cancer has taken a really big toll on my family, especially I mean now for sure because my father in April of 2019 he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. But I just want to I just feel really bad for because Angry Grandpa was a good guy. And I liked him even more when I heard he remembered where he was when President Kennedy was shot, because you know me in history, Kennedy's my favorite president. I remember when my grandma first told me where she was. But like to Michael, it's really sad. I feel bad because he was a really good guy and stuff like that, and he was really funny too. And there were thousands of people that were so sad about it. I mean, heck, Angry Grandpa was featured, not like featured, but he was on a TV show, and and not just because of his death, but because of the videos that him and Michael were making, and it made a killing for him, you know? And, yeah, but, I mean, it's sad, but, I mean, I'm also religious, so it's like God kind of does this for a reason. But there's not much more for me to talk about. But I mean, it's really sad. I know I sound like a broken record, but it is really sad, especially when you sit there and you watch the people for that long, and then you get the video to where you find out they ended up dying. It's really sad. But sometimes things happen for a reason, sometimes they happen for a good reason, you know? So, I'm gonna get out of here. Sorry, I usually, because I know you guys are going to catch that in the video, because it happened in my last video. I have my notifications down. I don't know what that was. Sorry. But stay healthy, stay safe. Comment down below in this video, because for sure I'm going to have comments this time. I don't know about last video. I mentioned something, and I don't know if that took away. I don't think it did. But like I said, any video that has comments, post them down below. I check my YouTube videos and comments regularly, see what people say. Give me recommendations on what you want me to talk about or do, you know. I am thinking about actually starting up a vlogging channel myself when I'm at my dad's and record what happens there, because I mean what my dad does, he's not as good. He's like, I don't know. I have a couple videos of them. I'll have to just take a video of them and stuff and put it on YouTube and see if you guys like it. But alright, I'm gonna get off here. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. Subscribe, like, share, and have a good day.